I was a ghost, I was alone. Ha, Tuejin. Ha, Keisugi. Given the throne, I didn't know how to believe. Was I supposed to be going to bed? No, okay, I'm good to go out. Where was I? Hi, Rion. Is it free time? Oh. It was probably saying, he's a bit too happy to talk to right now. Maybe try again later. Welcome back to Danganronpa Mauve. I'm gonna try things a little bit differently today. I don't want to be recording for another hour and a half. Not able to find a place to stop, so we'll see how this goes. Why can I... why do I not... Why... is it just her? Well, I mean, it was just the other guy, too. Why couldn't I talk to him? Hey. Ukyo Sarashina. You know what? Ah, English. Okay, so hold on. Maybe I just can't do free time events. RN. You know, maybe they just haven't translated the free time events this chapter. Okay, I'm not gonna do any of the free time events because none of them are translated right now. Can I go to bed? It's a fluffy bed. Once you lay down, you feel like you're going to fall asleep and never wake up again. Would you like to skip a free time event? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it was just that one free time event. Let's see, let's go meet someone. Let's go and meet someone, why don't we? Ah, hey, Satsuki Kana, what's up? Oh, that's English. What do I have to give people? A choker. I feel like that would be the beauty guy though, and I've already done him. I've also already done the camera guy, the YouTuber. Crocodile drink. I don't know who would like this if the zoologist didn't like them. Occult books. An ultimate astrologer might like it. That's not a thing here. But maybe like the creepy librarian ultimate lady. Okay, hold on. I want to talk to that, Deku guy. What's his name? I want to give him a gift because I feel like he would appreciate any gift. Ooh, actually, an event first. I'm doing that. But I can give him the crocodile thing, and then that way I will, I mean, he should like that, right?
I'm bored! Bored!
No, I've already done one. Yes, let's do it. Nozomi Miyuki. That's me, right? Fukuoka, what are you doing here? And the others are here too.
I ran into Fukuoka by accident, saying something about being bored. I got caught up because I was asked to play. But there's nothing to do here! There's 16 people here, you have to play with people! You've come to the right place! You're going to put on a good show for this body!
How can we satisfy Miss Fukuoka's desire? I thought I had told you enough interesting stories.
I've been talking about fun! All you talk about is beauty and all that weird stuff! I'd rather peruse civics textbooks!
Teaches general No, yeah, I know what civics are. That kind of rant is sad, but as you say, it might be more fun if it were a textbook review. In the case of Schweitzer, I don't know, especially in the civics textbooks, he argued for the life apocryphal idea, which had the greatest influence on my current thinking.
Ah, seriously! This is why I said it's weird! So, what do you want to play with? What to do? Well, that's for you to think about. What are we going to do? I'll admit that I have very little experience hanging out with friends.
Yeah, we learned about that in her free time event. Kizuki's eyeballs began to spin. Was she really trying to think of a way to play with others? Maybe it's lucky for her that it's these two and not someone else that Fukuoka has captured.
How about playing house?
Are we going in the wrong turn?
Play house? That's for kindergartners. Oh, is that so? Right. Why not try it? Let's do it now. This is going to be fun.
Are you sure?
Let's go for it, shall we? Let's see, for now, I'll be the mom, and Miyuki will be the dad. No complaints?
No, there's no complaints, but I'll go along with it for a bit.
The way this is setting up, is my role the daughter? Huh? No, Kizuki is the cat in the house. Kitten?
Yeah, you know about cats, right? You're a zoologist. She's not even human now. So that leaves me. What role should I play?
Oh, I forgot. I guess you'll just have to play the son.
A son. All right. How old would you say he is?
I hadn't thought about it. Let's call it a year old.
So a newborn, right? That's great. It's a noble and beautiful time when life begins to take shape. That's one of the roles I'll have to do my best to fulfill.
Why is he so needlessly motivated here?
Right, so what's my motivation? Oh, Binky. Ooh, goo goo gaga. I think I could use a nap.
Anyways, let's begin.
Fukuoka rushed over to the table and began to mime setting the plates. I really have to do this, don't I?
Honey, when you get home from work, don't be an idiot and help me set the table. How long are you going to stay and watch TV? This setting is way too realistic for a kid. Hey, cat! Cats don't talk to people! Doesn't your ultimate zoology know that? Huh? How does a cat sound? Meow? That's right! From now on, just say meow! Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, you're being a bit too annoying. It's a miracle I'm playing the role of a husband. I could feel Kizuki's embarrassment very close by. Fukuoka cheerfully cleared the table. Well, at least they look like they're having fun.
What's my son doing? It's almost time for baby food!
Fukuoka's gaze fell to the floor as she looked around with a smile on her face, and she bumped into him. Yay! lying on the floor, imitating a newborn baby, a stout male high school student, 6 feet. Sorry, I wasn't even doing my voice. This is awesome. Husband. I just got off work. I'm lazy. I do nothing. I watch TV. 6 feet tall and weighing 78 pounds. Mommy.
Should we stop? Yes, that should be enough. I'm sorry, everybody, for getting you stuck in this.
Oops, are we already done? That's a bummer.
Don't tell me, you... Never mind.
In a moment of reflection, the four of us parted ways. This was mentally challenging. How fun is that? Okay, now let me look for the person I was looking for. Oh my gosh. See, these characters are just so fun. That would not... Well, would that happen in a normal Danganronpa game? I don't know. It might. Where is he? Aha! Of course you're in the incinerator. Hey, Rion. Oh. Mikawa is not feeling well to chat for now. Uh-oh. Mikawa. Mikawa. You're gonna chat with me. Okay? You're gonna chat with me. He's dead! He's dead! Ah! Ah! Why? What happened last time? Oh, the motive videos. Oh, the motive videos. Dang it! Oh man, I love him. He's so, oh, I can walk so fast. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for the guy though. Where is he? Where is he? Why can't I pull up my map? Why is this run now? Aw, he's dead. Hey you, Justin. Do I have anything for you? Oh. I guess I don't. Wait. Oh, did I break it earlier by talking to the... Oh, I broke it. Oh. Oh, there's the map, okay. Oh, I broke it by talking to Rion? Because I talked to him first last time too, and then it started to break. Where are you? I can't even run now, it just opens. How did I do that? Hey, you. Nah. Okay. I'm going to bed again, I guess. That was a fun free time event, at least. The event with everybody. I don't know what's happening, man. I'm breaking the game. Sorry. At least it's gonna be a quick free time event day. I went honk shoe. And I woke up, and I had time to do one more free time event. Oh no, it's nighttime. I returned to my room at the end of the day. I still had plenty of time before nighttime, but the thought of another meeting wasn't in my mind. I'm getting tired. The relief that came my way was of most unexpected kind. Who is it? Huh? Who's at the door? I don't have a clue. I walked up to the door, paying close enough attention, and twisted the handle. It almost scared me to see him smiling. Hi, Iwata. Iwata? Yeah, it's me. You might be wondering, why is this person on your doorstep? When I nodded, Iwata pointed his finger at me, or more accurately, at my private room beyond me. Can we talk inside? I don't think I can talk to you in front of the door. Oh, and just so you know, I'm not here to kill you. Trust me, I'm not carrying anything dangerous. Well, I don't know if that's convincing, coming from the guy who made all that deal. I'm curious to know what you've come to talk to me about. I wish you'd keep it simple. Huh? That's an apology, of course. As I said, I was being too hard on you guys. Did you suddenly have a change of heart? Actually, I saw you. Oh. I saw a bit of your clothes slightly and disappeared the moment the door was open. And then my attention was immediately drawn to Misaki and the rest of the guys, so I kind of forgot about that. Why was Miyuki avoiding me, even though he's right there? Was he up to something? I thought about it for a while, and I came up with an answer. The conclusion was that you disappeared to reassure me. You're right. I had no choice but to act the way I did because I'd already heard from you how I was perceived. Now that I've changed my mind and I've decided to join you guys, I think I owe you an apology for that. I realize that, but this is not because I trust you. Don't worry, I know, and I accept your apology. We reached out and grabbed each other's hands before anyone could say who was first. So, I guess we've settled everything at the door. Do you want to come in now? I was afraid you would say no to that. Okay, okay, I owe you one. Did he come inside? And then Hiruto set foot in my private room. Cool. Cute. Oh, cute. I forgot how I looked. So then, what did you want to talk about? I actually didn't come with that in mind. What's the big deal? It's just a normal high school conversation. Let's say, for example, your favorite thing. Then should I begin? I love video games, especially those with action elements like ARPGs, platformers, and FPSs. I play a lot of Overwatch and Danganronpa fan games. I've been playing Phoenix Wright. Oh, Steingate's fun too. Yeah, I don't know, and I react to stuff occasionally. One of the most fun games I've played recently was Nier Automata. I haven't played that one. It's been out for a while and I passed on it because I didn't think it would be my cup of tea. But when I bought it on Steam sale, like a Steam sale, I realized I'd lost half my life. The last of Versus Part 2, V's Part 2, which I was really looking forward to, was a royal disappointment, but you never know until you watch something. So, you like those? Well, oh, so you like those? Well, I don't know much about it. I guess the memory loss thing wasn't just an influence. You don't even know what you like or what you don't like? I've thought about myself, but the pattern is pretty complicated. Wanna hear it? Of course, I'll listen. We're partners here. I guess it will come out like this. I cleared my throat. And then I stopped talking. Likes and dislikes are the domain of emotions rather than memory, so they're untouched. If we're talking about likes and dislikes for a concept, I can answer that. For example, I love cats and hate bitter. Love books and hate cold weather. I like local mascots, like... That chilling memory flashed through my mind. Anyway, it's kind of like that. But if you're asking me what I like and what I don't like, it's a little hard to pinpoint. It's one thing to ask me what I like or dislike in my memory. It's another to ask me what I like or dislike now. The former is harder because the memories are gone, but the likes and dislikes remain. The latter is a matter of creating a new memory for the remaining likes and dislikes, which is fine. That's a really hard one. I can barely make sense of it. Yeah, that's fair. Do you love cats, books, or local mascots? What do they have in common? That's just an example. I could go on and on. Then you can't talk about individuals. It's just a one-man show. I'm sorry I brought you into my private room for this. Is there anything else we can talk about? Well, maybe. Even if you don't have any memories, you only have memories until you got to this school. So you can talk about this school, right? Why are we stuck here? Why are we being subjected to this? It's such a vague topic. There's so much we don't know, that it's hard to have a meaningful conversation about it. Kidnapping students to play a game of murder is all too unfamiliar. I don't think any common sense or rational mind can come up with a good answer. Yeah, but you never know. A situation that seems completely ridiculous at first glance may have a surprisingly rational conclusion. Like what? The bottom line is this. We don't know, in just one sentence. I thought you had something in your mind when you said that. There's a whole bunch of real geniuses in this school that aren't doing anything. And what do I know? I just threw it out there. But I don't want to be bent to his will anymore. If I'm being honest, I'm still so anxious that I want to know more, because anything is good. Can we really survive at this rate? Is our fate already sealed and we're the only ones who don't know it? Oh, negative thoughts again. Sorry, Miyuki. Oh, negative thoughts again. Sorry, Miyuki. I'm making myself sound weak. No, it's perfectly understandable to feel insecure when you're in this position of being not useful. I don't think you need to suppress that anxiety. If anything, I'm at fault for bringing it up. I could tell you wouldn't like it, but I didn't think fast enough. Thank you, Miyuki. I don't know if I should say this, but you seem like a nicer person than I thought. I thought the same thing. About myself, I lost all my memories and I was like, am I a mean person or a nice person? I'm a nicer person than I thought, actually, you know what? It took a while because we didn't see each other much and the conversations we did have were pretty intense. But I think we got all our worries out of the way. Well, I was being a bit harsh. Let's forget about it. I even got an apology, which I deserved. What do you say? Iwata smirked and held out a fisted hand. Good luck to us. Of course. We fist bumped, but it was kind of like I went in for a high five, even though I knew his fist was there. I don't know why I was so stupid, but I mean, then he opened up his hand, which was even worse because I closed my hand into a fist and it didn't. We went on like that for like minutes. Okay, maybe like 1 minute. Okay, it was actually just 15 seconds, but it felt like an eternity. Fist to fist. That was the end of the story for the both of us. Tip to tip. That was the end of this. I love that. What do I call it? It's not a show. YouTube series? Of course, I understand where you're coming from. We've all seen those videos and it's hard not to get upset. Try to calm down. I'm thinking about it right now too, and I want to curl up in a corner and curse the world. But why are the three of us, Tsubaki, Shinano, and me, gathered at the door of your private room?
It's because the very act of being stuck is dangerous. I don't want to put any pressure on you, but there's no denying that this is a crossroads. You hold not only your life, but hours in your hands. So how long is this cutscene? Okay, thank you. It was a flashback that was last episode. This is a flashback to this episode. I owe you an apology. Of course, you know, this isn't about trusting you. Of course I know. Hey, that's me. Did we switch main characters again? Of course I know. And I accept your apology. We switched again! What is happening? Uh-oh. In the end, I opened the door I had locked, choosing to walk with them. I definitely have no regrets about my decision to take a chance this time. My focus should be on what's coming next, not my own feelings. The current time was just a few minutes away from 9 p.m. It's still another hour before the alarm goes off, but that's no reason to stay awake. I wonder if I should go to bed earlier than usual. It would be hard to go to bed earlier than Monokuma's nighttime alarm, because then he would just wake you up an hour after you went, you know? It's Kuzu again. I got out of bed and went to the door. How do you know it's Kuzu? It was Kuzu.
Yeah.
Hey!
As I called it, Kuzu was standing in front of the door, but not only her.
Are you well, Mr. Iwata? How does it feel to be new, Hiroto? Refreshing and great?
Come on out! You're the only one who needs to go out!
What's this all about?
Thanks, that's for later. Just come on already.
She sounds so much like the camera kid. I don't know how to differentiate them. As they finished speaking, Misaki tugged on my wrist and dragged me out of the room. Right, garbage. Forgot. No, wait, I'm not moving until you explain. What the hell is going on? What are you guys doing?
Well, it can't be helped. Let me
I said earlier that she was gonna be like my
Nagito Komaeda
voice. But does that really work for her? I mean, it does have to be a little softer than that, no? Cause, I mean, she's a girl. I don't know. Her voice in the game is softer than that, which is why I'm thinking, but, do I do that to differentiate them? Let's try it. I like doing his voice.
Well, it can't be helped. Let me explain then. Miss Kuzu, do you mind if I explain? Hey, I told you to call me Misaki. Oh, I've never called anyone outside of my family by their first name, so I made a mistake. Sorry. No, you don't need to apologize at all. If you want to do it yourself anyway, that'd be great. Yes, thank you.
Tadira stepped forward, and with her usual cheerful expression, and began to talk.
I actually felt a bit helpless after what happened this morning, unable to do anything about it in the face of the darkness. But I have no intention of sitting on the sidelines, because I personally believe in the strength of music.
And?
About 10 minutes ago, I went to Miss Misaki's private room to make a proposal. A little concert.
A concert? I think I got it. So the murder happens at the concert, I see. Ooh.
It will literally be a little concert, though. Since I'm the only music major, it's going to be a cello recital. But the cello's rich tone can work in any situation. I have a lot of recital experience, so I'm confident. Isn't it great to think about using our talents to shake things up? I'm thankful. It is what I do for a living. So we were searching left and right, looking for people to organize a concert together. First, Mr. Shinano. After talking to Misaki, I've come to the conclusion that he's indispensable for something like this. Leave the event stuff to me.
That's different, right? That's different.
To Miss Fukuoka, I asked if I could borrow some of her talents, but it didn't work out.
I originally wanted to bake bread and sweets for a tea party, but I realized that we didn't have any flour in the kitchen. How could that be? But since I've given away the secret, I figured one person's share was enough.
Secret?
Come to think of it, I didn't explain that. It's a secret from all the other students. We're the only ones who know.
It's supposed to be a surprise, and the best way to make it exciting is to keep it a secret. There are 5 of us.
So, why did you call me? There are plenty of other students. Why me?
I thought this was the most obvious opportunity. The perfect opportunity to convince your students that you have changed. Is it really Iwata? The douchebag who's been holed up in the corner of his room. I'm feeling really excited. Can you feel it?
Mr. Shinano, you can't call your friend a douchebag. It's not polite.
Oh, that was just a joke.
It's okay, Tadaira. I'll take it.
Moving on. What am I supposed to do? You know, I got in by...
Oh, that's me. Moving on. What am I supposed to do? You know I got in by lottery. I have no talent.
You don't have to be talented, right? The fact that you're helpful is all that matters. All right then. That's enough chatter in the middle of the hallway and get to the venue. There's a place Tadaira suggested to me. Do you want to come with me?
It's gonna be the gym, isn't it? Oh, okay.
Okay, then follow me. Make sure you don't get spotted. I'm Nagitoko Maeda. I gotta get this voice down. And then what's the other guy?
How are they different? I'm gonna figure this out.
Is everything okay here?
It's like deeper, right?
Is everything okay here?
Come on, it's deeper, it's deeper.
Actually, it's the best place for it, isn't it? You don't want a room that's too spacious and the sound spreads, but you also don't want a room that's too small to accommodate 16 students. There are also a lot of chairs available, so you can reduce the amount of preparation.
Oh, did you even consider that? I guess you're an expert.
I'm flattered. I see it a lot when I go to concerts, so it's natural for me to realize that the condition of the concert hall has a big impact on the performance.
So, Tadaira chose the room in which we are all going to be gathered together listening to her music. Interesting, interesting. Why is that a big problem? Oh, it's not a problem. No, it's not a problem at all.
If so, I'll leave it up to you to do anything directly related to performance. I've never had such a noble hobby, so I'm completely out of the loop.
Don't say that. Classic is not that tricky.
So let's make this a conference room and have a meeting. Take a seat, take a seat.
Okay, but it sounds a little dreary in here.
On the contrary, the wood that made up the floor of the classroom was quite deteriorated, and the creaking was quite audible whenever I walked on it. No matter how much I tried to move, I couldn't stop it from sounding. Yo, that sounded!
I'm going to have to ask you to refrain from moving when I play.
I'll remember. So let's start planning how we're going to do this concert. How many songs are you going to play, Tadaira?
I think it's probably going to be about 4 songs. I'd love to play 10 if I were motivated, but we're going for a small concert feel.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's better to keep it short and bold. What are you thinking of playing?
I have in mind Bach's unaccompanied cello suites and Beethoven's cello sonata, which are biblical when it comes to cello music. I'd also like to play Schumann's...
That is how it's pronounced, right? Schumann's
cello concert in A minor, a personal favorite. And this is a bit greedy. I really want to try Bach's aria in G this time. It's not that I hadn't played it before, but I had a piano accompaniment. I've been wanting to get together with a few people I know and play a solo sometimes, and this is the perfect opportunity. What does everyone think?
I don't really know. Shoji Shinano. I don't really know what you're saying, so I'll just stay surprised. I've never even heard of the titles, so I can't comment on it. That's the same voice! Shoji Shinano. He can have a little bit less rasp. And Misaki Kuzu would have all the rasp that Nagitoko Maeda has.
Okay, let's try this.
I've never even heard of the titles, so I can't comment on it. I apologize.
Oh dear, I got carried away and rambled on. Sorry.
There's no reason for you to apologize. It's our fault for being uncivilized.
No common sense dictates that you should know aria on a G line. Don't you know this famous one?
Fukuoka? I heard you studied abroad in France, so maybe you're a little different. Maybe I can do the TikTok voice for this guy.
I turned all their voices annoying. I'm sorry.
Bach, Beethoven, and Schumann were all German. It doesn't really matter.
Miss Fukuoka, you know your stuff. Are you interested in the classics?
I sometimes play when I'm coming up with recipes. I don't dig deep, but I do enjoy some of the more famous pieces like Aria on a G-string, and I'm particularly fond of Mussorgsky these days.
Oh, Mussorgsky is another favorite of mine. I'd love to have an in-depth conversation with you about pictures at an exhibition.
You're closer to each other than I realize.
You've already had a shallow interaction, so you know what I'm talking about. You should have made a friend.
I'm also conducting interviews with students in my spare time, with their permission, of course. It's hard for viewers not to love an interview with an ultimate student, isn't it? Partly because it's something I'm personally interested in.
Mayu would have butt-kicked you for sure.
Jumanji rejected me as a nuisance. I couldn't even talk to Iwata, and Tadaira was nowhere to be found. Come to think of it, Tadaira, I don't see much of you either. You just eat and go straight to your private room? Not for any particular reason. I'm a bit of a shy person. In my free time, I always practice in my private room. It's soundproof, and I can't think of a better place to practice. Ah, I see. Can we do an interview later? Hey, this is a long and local breakfast. Hey, this is a long local broadcast. Save the personal stuff for later. If it's 3 out of 5 people talking, it's not a local broadcast, it's a Tokyo broadcast. Anyway, let's get back to business. So, how many days, when, and where do we want to open it?
I can't wait for this. Why don't we just open it tomorrow and let the performer decide the time?
I don't think it's feasible to start early in the morning. I need to practice a few times, and in case something goes wrong, lunch seems like a good time.
She picked the place. She picked the time.
Why don't we start at 1 p.m. instead? Rehearsals start as early as 8 a.m. I'll be ready to play at any time after that. Oh, what's this? You guys are getting motivated. That's a good attitude. If I can give you strength with this performance, it will be a great opportunity. There's no reason not to do it every once in a while.
And so the conversation continued for a while.
So, the most important place is setting.
Bing bong. Go to your rooms.
Ahem. This is the first time I've spoken today. This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. From now on, nighttime will begin. Soon, the diner will be locked and off limits. Now have good dreams. Good night. It's quite the loud alarm, no matter when you hear it.
Wow, it's already that time? I didn't even notice. You don't have to sleep now, do you? I'm not sure if you're going to sleep at 10 p.m., but I'm not going to sleep yet.
Huh?
Tadaira, are you asleep? Oh, I apologize. Because of the atmosphere, I've been on an early bedtime routine.
Then why don't we end it early for the sake of the performers?
Yeah.
But you have to sleep with everything you have to decide. Right now, starting tomorrow morning, if you're quite tight, you won't have much time, won't you?
What? I'll do it.
Huh?
Placing the settings? All on you.
Call it setting the scene, Tadaira. Do you want me to move and clean our desks as you told us in advance? It's simple. It's manual labor. It doesn't require talent or anything. And I'm probably the most labor person here, aside from Misaki.
And aside from the guy who does every single part-time job, like, he's probably pretty good for this.
Hey now, what's with you today? You've been quite nice, really.
Misaki then patted me on the shoulder, who was sitting in the front row. She's definitely stronger than me.
Come to think of it, this was also the debut of new Hiruto, right? Okay, since Hiruto is so motivated, I'll leave the organizing to you.
I told you not to call me that.
Don't let the public go cold. From now on, this will turn into a music venue.
Mr. Shinano, you can't call Mr. Iwata as part of the public. Mr. Iwata may have been lucky enough to get in, but he is technically a student here now.
Huh? Oh, no, I wasn't pointing at Hiruto. I was just kidding. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Was that a Yu-Gi-Oh thing?
Yu-Gi-Oh? Is that the name of someone I don't recall?
Wow, what am I going to do with this culture gap? You're too much of a lady, Tadaira. You should do an interview with me.
I'll get back to you later.
So, Hiruto, when do you want to come up and clean up? Right now?
No, I'll do it in the morning. I'm a little tired right now. My alarm goes off at 7 a.m., so why don't I come out half an hour earlier and get organized? I'm pretty sure I'll be done before 8 a.m. Before 8 a.m.
So, 6:30 a.m.? Okay. So we'll have to do some access control before 8 a.m. Leave that to me. I'll even give you some publicity. That's right. Kotori would just need to add a few decorative touches to the place, setting that Hiruto prepared.
Okay, I'll do something for it.
Sounds perfect on paper, right? This is a group effort, and this is the Hope Side.
Is that our group name? What? That's cute.
This is the Hope Side. Hiruto, just a reminder, don't make too much noise. Someone passing by might see what you're doing.
That's okay. I'm not doing anything to make a big deal about it.
Good. Then I think we're going to call it a day. So make sure you're on time.
I'll make sure I'm on time. With the preliminary preparation, all the students went back to their private rooms. The first thing I did was lie down on the bed. That place setting, I decided not to think too much about it. Monokuma theater? No?
It's me, Mizuki again. For some reason.
No, wait, that's the other people. All their voices are the same.
For some reason, I feel like I had a pretty sweet sleep last night. Let's wash first. Let me take my 5th shower of Danganronpa Mauve. Nice, I'm all clean now. I looked at my watch and it was still a little before 7 a.m. I'm not really sleepy, so I'm not sleepy. So why don't we wait in front of the diner and eat?
Okay, we will.
Yes!
I actually reached a save point. I didn't think I would be able to. I thought I was gonna have to like leave this game open and just like pick it up later, but that worked out. That had a few hiccups. Definitely more than one hiccup, but it was a lot of fun. That event was hilarious, and we're really getting into like the first actual storyline progression event, the cello concert. And calling it now, Tadaira, the ultimate cellist, will be the Blackened. And as much as I hate to say it, I think the ultimate part-time worker, Deku, whatever his name is going to be the victim. I don't know why. You know what? But I could also see it being a twist where one of these two main characters that we've been playing as is like the victim. Or maybe the culprit even? I don't know. When did this one come out? I don't actually need the answer to that, because if it's like, I don't want any kind of spoilers at all. I guess if this came out before Danganronpa V3, then, you know, that could have still been a novel concept. If you're watching this, there's gonna be spoilers to all the other Danganronpa games, so like, be sure to have played those yourself or watch somebody play those, because I like to make comparisons. But, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, theorizing is part of the fun. So we'll see. I think next episode should be the start of the event. I'm thinking we'll be able to get to the first murder, though. So we'll see. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell icon. And don't forget to hit that comment button down below. I look forward to reading your comments that you leave. Be sure to leave some good ones. Make me laugh. Make me go, hee hee hee, ha 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 ha, hee hee hee. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Peace out.